and make this work. Let's go to work. Come on, everything you got last round, everything you got. Go get it, go get it.
Stadium, welcome to the GCU Purple Classic and more. GCU softball next to JP, Sauron, Alex Larson. Today the Lobos host the first two of the minutes in Niagara. We've already gotten into an early start. JP, what do you like for the Lobos going into this tournament today? Is now all on to short and we're tied for the first half. Start for GCU, that's what we want to hit.
Well, they got their ace on the mound in Grand Aguilar Bogaj, and they're coming off in an okay tournament they had out in California, Cathedral City. They lost all 5 games. They had a very promising result in their last 3 games. They played UCR, lost 1-0. They played Syracuse, took it into 10 innings, lost that one 9-8, and they took the number 5 team, UCLA, all the way to the bottom of the 7th inning and just fell 7-6. So they ended that tournament on a pretty high note, pretty competitive note, and it should be an exciting tournament for the Lobos.
Talking about that Syracuse game, 16 innings, they lost by 5 errors. That's a key. The Lobos must be more consistent. Chopper to the house, maybe playing at first. Got her. And there was a bang, playing it just in time. Nice job. She made a mistake on the original handle of that ball.
He didn't handle it very well. Just kind of reached out with one arm to slow it down and was able to get back with it and barely got the runner. 2 quick outs for the Lobos.
The Syracuse game gave up 2 runs off those 5 errors. Who knows without those errors they win the game. Maybe Syracuse is not some easy team to walk over. That one inside the first pitch. From this at-bat to number 12, Kevin Watkins.
Yeah, this GCU Invitational, the Lobos are playing Niagara and Houston Baptist. They'll play them each once a day, today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Niagara and Houston Baptist played just before this game. Niagara got the win 4-1.
Watkins went 1 for 3 RBI in the game earlier today. That would foul back right on it.
Sort of. Niagara pitcher Sarah Bertrand, I'm sure the Lobos will see her later on in this tournament. She had 7 innings complete game with 9 strikeouts. Dominated.
How about giving one up at the top half of the first, and now the rest of the game now shut it down. Outside part of the plate, kind of a delayed up, they got it.
Strikeout for Brianna Idaho, maybe the best start she could hope for in this game. Singer-songwriter, author, and humorist Mark Lowry is coming to GCU Arena with his newest tour, What's Not to Love? Enjoy a night of music and comedy, March 10th. Tickets are available at gcuarena.com.
A lot of excitement around campus. GCU men's basketball was getting a win last night against Seattle as they push for March Madness for the first time in history. They're eligible, of course.
They had a great win last night against Seattle University. That was an exciting game. I was out there for that one. Devin Booker was in the crowd.
Jerry Dudley, too.
Yeah, 2 big Phoenix Sun players.
Thirteen of 37, 351. Shea with a home run, and 6 RBIs. Sierra with 4 RBIs, but also the higher on-base percentage, and that's what you want from your leadoff batter. So Smith is in, and we are underway here in the bottom of the first inning. Starting swinging, gets the ball outside, but fouls it off to the left. There's Thunder.
Thunder's making an early appearance here. He's going to be out on softball looking long.
Tell you what, he's got to get more appearance. Those of us accustomed to this weather in February, take it.
Definitely a cold week.
She got hit in the chest, she is down, and stoppage didn't play. That ball was absolutely destroyed by Jason, and you have Jason.
And not much you can do there over at first base. That was just a really hard hit ball. Whew.
Just needed a minute. I think she's doing okay though, but she was playing up close. Was prepared for the bunt. She got hit in front of the first base bag.
It's one of the first times I've seen something like that before.
Not only was it a hard hit, she was cheating up even closer. But she is staying in the game.
Never seen that happen again, but there it was. And now Lorianne Olson steps in with a .333 batting average, 7 RBIs.
Number 21, Lorianne Olson.
And she is in again over there at first base. Is Gabriel.
Credited as a single for Shea Smith.
Oh, absolutely. Can't credit that in there. I mean, that was a...
If that got past Gabriel, that could have been multiple bags.
Especially if it started trailing off to that corner. Yeah, that would have been out to the wall quickly. And an 0-1 pitch coming to Olson. On the move, throw down there into center field. And Shea Smith is to second with a stolen base with no outs.
She got a good jump on that one.
Did get a good jump, and I'm not sure as the catcher if you necessarily want to throw that. Haberman.
Yeah, Zalagi threw a drop ball there and didn't have a lot of time to get it out to second before Shea Smith was there. She definitely beat the throw. Center fielder did a good job backing it up.
Off-speed pitch, maybe a breaking ball, and Olson swings on the top of that one. 1-2. Zalagi doing a nice job getting ahead in the count with the runner already in scoring position. Zalagi, a deliberate delivery on the way. That one floating in there. Definitely took some speed off that one. Good eye by Olson.
As you said, it is a cold day out here in Phoenix. It's also pretty windy. Players have a friendly wind moving out to their right, moving out towards right field. You can see the American flag blowing in the background.
Definitely something to keep in mind as an outfielder, as well as a batter. You see a ball, you got to know that if it hits
pretty heavy wind too.
Yeah, might trail to the right there and get an extra base or two. 3-2, full count. Swung on and missed, and Olson is down on strikes for the first out of the inning.
Number 26.
No, Olson's sixth strikeout, and now Nikki Gonzalez steps to the plate. Gonzalez 241. Pitch in the dirt, on the move to third, and she gets another stolen base in there to third.
She really didn't get a good jump on that one. It just helped that Nikki Gonzalez is a right-handed batter, kind of shielded the catcher. The catcher took a long time to figure out that she was actually going and held the ball. Smart move by the catcher.
Hardest base to steal, and she got it. Pitch on the way outside is a strike. That was a nice pitch from Zalagi. 1-1. Smith on third base looking for a first inning run to get the Lopes up early. Pitch on the way, that one floats in there. A breaking ball at the end and in there for a strike.
That was a nasty pitch. It almost hit Nikki Gonzalez and still found a way to come back for the strike.
Kind of turned in at the beginning of that pitch and realized it was over the plate. 1-2, she's done a nice job getting ahead in the count early. Outside pitch, way out in front of that one, and foul ball.
Tough pitch for Nikki Gonzalez, but she was late on that one, just tried to stay alive. Luckily got a piece of it.
One, two on the way. That one high, and a good eye by Gonzalez made it look good, but good job not to swing at that one. Gonzalez looking for an RBI. She has 4 on the season. That one could do it if it's far enough. Looks like that is going to be dropped out there, tracking towards the batting cage, and she couldn't snow cone that ball. So she'll still be in there, 2-2. The pitch, breaker, slow, change up maybe, and that was a great job from Gonzalez to hold back, and she fouled it off again.
Third straight foul off. That was a slow pitch. Zalagi doing a great job, just forcing Nikki Gonzalez to swing at least.
And a great job from Gonzalez to stay battle in there and make her keep throwing pitches. 2-2, that one high again, and back to a full count as we were with Olsen. GCU hitters doing a good job of working the count here against Zalagi, making her throw a lot of pitches, and that's a good job for them to see pitches early. This one driven to left, it's gonna be foul ball, and man, it doesn't get any closer than that.
What a call by the third base umpire, but that was a close ball. Couldn't have been more than a foot foul.
Jeez. When that ball first came off, I thought it was going to be fair, but it kept tracking and had a little bit of tailspin on it. 3-2. That one would have been a double or triple down the line. Here comes the 3-2. Tapped on. That's going to get a run in. No one at second, and Gonzalez has a single. Bad play by the first and second baseman. That has got to be a cover for Wisniewski, but she was not there, and GCU is up 1-0.
Great single by Nikki Gonzalez. First and second baseman went for that one. Bad communication there by Niagara results in a run for GCU.
Sierra Smith now. The pitch looked good, and seems like GCU has got something cooking early, only 1 out. Here for the cleanup spot. On the way, that one just high. Nice eye by Smith.
That was a real good eye. That looked like a good pitch from up here. Thought she was going to try to jump on that one.
One and one. Took something off again, trying to deceive these batters, but patience in there for the Lopes. Two and one. Nice job in the dirt. Gonzalez on the move, and she's got a stolen base, comes up with no throw. Actually, that's a passed ball, I guess. I didn't know if she was making her break before, but it'll be a passed ball, and either way, she'll get the second scoring position again with one out.
Way to be aware by Nikki Gonzalez. You know, she could have just stayed because that one didn't roll away from the catcher too far, but she noticed that catcher lost a little bit. Was able to jump on it.
Tapper, short. Gonzalez on to third. Safe at first, and Smith beats it out for an infield single.
Great play by Sierra Smith, and it's just such a threat for GCU the way they have this lineup set up. So much speed in the first 5-6 batters. It's can just really get in another team's head. I'm sure Sierra Smith's looking to steal here.
Oh, absolutely. You can't imagine they throw, and Smith would probably be on the way right away. There she is. It was a hit and run, throw down, not sure why, into center field, shallow center field, and that's an error, and just a foolish mistake by the Purple Eagles. We said we wouldn't expect them to throw down.
You gotta hold the ball there. You gotta hold the ball.
Unbelievable, and Smith is to
Haberman.
third.
Haberman's gotta hold that.
Well, that's a great job of capitalizing right there. Smith stole a base and landed all the way on third with a run scored. So it's 2-0 now, and Gomez has a chance for an RBI herself. That one in there for a strike, and the second strike, and with that, she has gotten ahead on every batter except Shea Smith with 2 strikes. 4 of the 5 batters, she's gotten ahead with 2 strikes. 0-2 this time. It's been 3-2 other times. This one high and a good eye. So it'd be a stolen base, advance on an error for Smith. Oh man, that one would have landed nicely, almost like Luis Gonzalez's hit to win the World Series, just a floater that went into left field, not so much center field, but nonetheless, that would have gotten the job done. Pitch on the way, broke in, no strike called, and it's 2-2.
Seen a pretty small strike zone early on here. Definitely favoring the inside of batters, outside, very small outside.
2-2 on the way, on the ground, in the hole between first and second, flip onto first. A run will score, and the Lopes lead 3-0.
Better communication there between Gabriel and Wisniewski. Did a great job there. Gabriel did her job, got to first. Wisniewski came over, flipped it up to her. Got the out, but a Lopes get another run.
Number 5, Kaylee.
That's exactly the start they wanted, and now here's Kaylee Dietrich, a name that has only started 1 game now, 2 here. Only 2 appearances. See what she can do. No one on, 2 outs. Kind of a no pressure, low pressure situation, I should say, here for her. 1-0 on the way, inside and in the dirt, so a good eye makes it 2-0 here. And the first time, really, Slaggy has gotten behind on a hitter so far.
Definitely a good position for Dietrich to be in, the freshman out of there. Coach, manager Ann Pearson must be giving her the swing away signal. Just letting her go for it here. 2 outs, no one on.
That looked like a good pitch, but now 3-0, and you could be sure that unless this one's an absolute meatball, it's going to be taken by Dietrich right here. Three balls, no strikes on the way, line, but foul, just missing that line, and I guess she liked that one.
Lopes are playing for the corners today.
That one missing a little bit more than the other one, but nonetheless, it would have been extra bases for Dietrich. 3 runs across already, 3 hits and a couple of errors. That one in the same exact spot and foul.
So Dietrich getting real aggressive on a 3-0 count. Really going after a couple of pitches, getting there early. 2 foul balls.
And this is the 5th batter now. She has gotten 2 strikes, although not ahead, but again, another 3-2 count. So the 5th 3-2 count here so far. On the way, tipped off, and the count will remain. This is Laggy, take some off that one, lofted in between center and left, and the center fielder makes the play, and that'll do it. But 3 runs come across, 3 hits will go to the top of the second. Lopes 3-0.
Sophomore at GCU, and I'm studying biomedical engineering. GCU is definitely preparing me for the next chapter in my life. Biomedical engineering is not easy. We are able to interact with the doctors and provide the tools they need to be successful. I want to be able to start my own company and create the crazy technologies that the doctors are using, and that way when I see them, like, that's my product right there.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
Back from Phoenix, Arizona, the Lopes get a 3 spot in the bottom of the first. And before we go on, just talk about the tournament they were just in California. 2 hits, 3 hits, and 2 hits in 3 games, respectively. That would be Stanford, Arkansas, and UC Riverside. So the production needs to get up, as well as the defensive play. But so far, JP, they really are getting the offensive production.
They have been scoring a lot of runs in their games. So far, this game is going to be the same. 3 runs in the first. These early tournaments have been really good for the Lopes, and it continues in the following ones. They're playing some really hard teams. Their record's 3-8. That's not really depictive of how good this Lopes squad is.
Yeah, well, you got to figure after getting only 7 hits combined in 3 games, they were coming back against Syracuse and UCLA swinging, and they were able to definitely get some more runs across there, and they continue that here. It's the first pitch in there for a strike on Jerian Orfano.
Orfano had the 3-run home run to give them the win in the bottom of the 5th in their first game against Houston Baptist.
Outside 0-2, and you can tell she's being safe here with Orfano, but now wanting to go after her and get this first out. That would be a great start. On the way, chopped foul stays in the box. Oh, 2 to Orfano, chopped to second base, and covers for the first out.
Great job by Dietrich. She almost made the same mistake Gabrielle did in the first inning. She was going to go for that ground ball, but good job by Olsen getting there, calling her off, getting the first out for the Lopes in the second.
Yeah, that's the correct play. Every time, 100 times out of 100, that is the second baseman's play. And GCU knowing that this one, the pitcher's play, and right over for the second out. You love that if you're Aguilar Bosage.
1 pitch out. Those are the best kind of outs. Only 14 pitches right now for Brianna Aguilar Bocage.
Yeah, those are the best sort of outs. The 1 pitch.
Number 29, Heather Haberman.
Ooh.
She's the one that made the, well, I guess error that would score the first runs for the Lopes. Stolen base, and then Gonzalez came around. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one in there for a strike. And Bobo confident early. One and one. Outside part of the plate, swung on and missed. 1-2, and it's a good location there early for Brianna. She likes that, and she's been getting the swings from Niagara so far. 1-2. That one outside again, but too far outside. Not going to get anyone chasing there. Back to even. Twos across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs on the way. Chopped into the hole to short. Smith over right away for the third out.
What a play by Shea Smith.
And
that was a weird hopper. She was able to snag it and fire it over a Dietrich for the third out.
Reason why Smith is so good on both sides. And we will go to the bottom of the second. The Lopes can see if they can duplicate what they did in the first.
Get the best gear to show off your Lope pride. Go to lopeshops.gcu.edu to find everything GCU. From the newest apparel to the coolest accessories, use promo code GCUTV20 to get 20% off for being a GCU TV viewer. Let's paint the Valley purple. Lopes up. Definitely going to need to head over there and get some GCU jackets or sweatshirts if you're going to come out and watch a game this weekend. It is a cold one out here.
And speaking of painting the Valley purple, the Lopes wearing their purple jerseys, purple pants. They're all purple. And Niagara kind of in their digital purple camo with black pants.
A lot of games to come out to here in the near future for GCU. They have this GCU Invitational 6 games this weekend right here. Then the following weekend, March 2nd through the March 6th, they have the Lopes Up Classic, playing several different teams in that one. Then they have another tournament, the GCU Invitational, the weekend after that one. So they are at home for a while.
Yeah, the one you said before, the Lopes Up Classic, Georgetown, Iowa, and Minnesota. Maybe I'm mistaken, but either way, the next tournament, UNLV, South Dakota, Princeton, Valparaiso, those are great teams. And then Georgetown, Iowa, Minnesota, 2 Big Ten teams. Georgetown, you can't, schedule tougher competition than that, really.
Playing Iowa 3 times that weekend, definitely. Lopes got some tough games coming up.
Kenzie Hill up to the plate to start off, and she will fly this one out to the pitcher's mound, taken by the first baseman. 1 pitch out there for Niagara.
Kenzie Hill not playing catcher today. She is a designated player. I'm sure they probably will switch off for the second game. I'm sure she'll probably be behind the plate against Houston Baptist.
I can't imagine they've got 2 catches going consecutively, absolutely, with how many the slate of games you have this weekend. As Maddie Dowdle steps in here, 1-0. And from Sislagi way outside, almost passing the catcher, so 2-0. GCU's wins this season against Montana and Weber State. That one launched up in the air, deep into short. That one's going to drop. That is a poor mistake by the shortstop to just leave it for the left fielder. I guess it all starts with communication, but either way, there was a mistake out there.
Another mistake. Base hit for Maddie Dowdle, advanced to second.
Yeah, right, and even while it's still a base hit, doesn't mean it's not a mistake, just like you said. Just because it's not an error doesn't mean it's not a mistake. That's got to be a play made. And Kay wants to bump this one to move her over to third.
Taylor Kay, 280 batter on the year, started every game for the Lopes.
That one got it down.
I think, right?
foul, and it's 0-2. So bunt really off the table here. Don't want to take the strikeout risk. Dowdle on second. Pitch on the way, outside, misses, ball one.
Dowdle credited with a double on that last hit.
Wow. Good job for her getting on base, getting to second. They'll take it, but gotta hurt for Niagara. A slap hit. She'll be safe at first. It'll hit her, and a run will score, and now Niagara is making mistakes everywhere.
Dowdle will score. Gabriel went over there. Got aggressive, got the ball, and threw it to Vaneski, and she was unable to get it. I don't know if Taylor Kay ran into her or if it was just an off-target throw, but nonetheless, Lopes score a run. Error on the first baseman.
Again, you got to communicate on who's going to cover the bag, and they have not done that, and now Niagara really well. They may not be ruled errors, really 4 huge errors that have to be made that has resulted in runs, and now the Lopes up 4-0 with a chance to extend it.
It's going to be the second error ruled against Niagara.
Keyword ruled. I like that.
Zalagi having already at 40 pitches. Kay's going definitely late. Did not get the best hop on it, fastball. Got to the catcher quick, and Haberman was able to throw her out.
Yeah, sniffed it out right away. And now 2 outs. And really, you got nothing going here, but back to the top of the order. 1-0. Fouled off to the left side on top of the batting cages. It'll be 1-1. On the way, that one off speed on the outside part of the plate does not.
Like we said, this umpire is not being very friendly to that outside part of the plate. A lot of strikes on the inside.
That one looked pretty good. 2-1. That one much too far off, and it'll be 3-1 for Smith. Outside, walked her. So that'll be 1 on with 2 outs now and a chance for Olsen to get something done.
So Shea Smith got a single in the first, stole 2 bases on her way to scoring. Olsen struck out in her first inning.
Don't be surprised to see a stolen base here. Try something with 2 outs, especially with 2, 3, and 4 coming up. That pitch looked good. Taken for a ball, and again, the outside part of the plate not appealing to the umpire.
Off-speed pitch came in there. That might have been the pitch for Shea Smith to steal.
On the way up the middle, Chopper touched the base with her glove. Nice job utilizing the play, but 1 run comes across for the Lopes. Will go to the top of the third. 4-0 GCU.
The Lopes 4.
My name is Anthony Perez, and I earned my master's in education at Grand Canyon University. I feel that the degree program at GCU definitely got me ready and prepared me to be an agent of change, so that way I can lead my classroom to find innovative ways of solving the problems in education in the state of Arizona. Grand Canyon University definitely has a vibrant campus that has many resources that are accessible.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
GCU leads 4-0 here as we already begin the top of the third inning. Only 2 errors so far for Niagara, but it could really be 4 or 5 as some huge mental mistakes have led to runs scoring for the Lopes, but they'll take everything they can get as the first of a doubleheader. Jennifer Tim now will bat the third baseman. The Lopes have batted through the order now through 2 innings. Nice pitch in there for a strike, swung right over that one.
Jennifer Tim.
And man, Bobo looks extremely confident. On the way, that one up the middle, base hit. And a nice job by Tim getting on base there and getting a piece of Bocage.
Single by Tim, went over 3 first game against the Huskies. Houston Baptist.
That feels good to get a hit there.
Got to feel good. Although it was only through 2 innings, break up the no-hitter by Bocage.
That one, chance for double play maybe. Toss on to first, not quite. And nice job. I'm not sure, that could have been a double play with how hard that ball was hit, but maybe would have liked to see a little bit cleaner of a transfer.
Slow hopper. Olsen did a good job to force out at second. And the throw by Shea was a little low. Dietrich did a great job stretching out and making sure it didn't pass her. That's one of the most important parts of a potential double play is you don't want to lose the ball going to first. Get the runner on second.
Nice pitch in there again. And she's ahead in the count early to Trifoso, the center fielder. 2 for 8 thus far on the season. On the way outside, be a ball.
So, fielder's choice to... Nope, you want to do it to the runner first. So, fielder's choice, enter, and then you're going to go 4-6.
On the way to third, foul. I was going to say, I thought that was foul right away, but... Definitely an easier vantage point from up here than down there. And now, 1-2. Chance for a strikeout maybe. Lined right past third base, but well foul. Fortunately for the Lopes there, actually, that was a well-stung ball.
Yep. Caught the outside is 4-6. Okay, yeah, that one.
Yeah, Sierra almost reached her hand out and
For you.
she tipped that one, would have been hit.
One and two to short. Makes the play at second and on to first, but way too late. So again, they will get the lead runner, but they will take it.
Another fielder's choice.
Number 15, Kelsey Harrigan.
And now we're back to the top of the order. Kelsey Harrigan rolled out to short in the first inning. Trifoso on first. Pitch on the way inside. Back pick fake there by Gonzalez, but nice job to hold up.
Trifoso is taking quite a big lead. Gonzalez almost caught her on it.
That one on the ground to short again, across the diamond this time for the third out, and a solid defensive outing so far by the Lopes, who go to the bottom of the third, 4-0.
GCU TV's latest series is here to answer your questions. Watch new episodes of Ask GCU every week on youtube.com/GCU and tweet all your GCU related questions to #AskGCU to get your question featured.
I have a question. How is Bobo so confident on the mound? She is mowing down this team right now and really setting the pace for this entire squad offensively and defensively. I think we saw that last year from Taylor Nolan, who would really dictate the pace of the game for GCU, and now we're seeing it here with Bocage.
She has pretty much kept the ball on the ground, which is huge. She has not let anybody really get under it, get a hold of it. She has one strikeout. Other than that, every single person has either ground out or gotten a single, which that was right up the middle. It just didn't go to one of the Lopes infielders. 8 groundouts for Bocage.
So she's throwing hard and down in the zone. Hopefully that can continue here. The bottom of the third, flying through this game so far. Started just before 5 at around 8 till. But that's what happens when they put together this effort. And now Nikki Gonzalez, the 3-hitter, will start off the inning. See what she can do. On the ground to third, rolled over on that one, and she is out on 1 pitch.
Closer than it looked there. Gabriel had to go off the bag to get that one and lean back, and Gonzalez almost made it in time. First base umpire took a second to make sure that was an out.
Well, I think 4 or 5 1-pitch outs now in this game combined as Sierra Smith steps in, looking to make something happen. An infield single with a stolen base. That was the shortstop. Able to run that one out. Now looking to add on to this 4-0 deficit. Way out in front of that one. First strike. One and one to Sierra Smith. That one well up in the zone. Trying to get her to chase, but not so. On the way, this one outside and low. Ball 3. Good eye, and for one of the first few times a GCU hitter ahead in the count. That one well outside again, and a walk. And now here comes Gomez, who did have an RBI, her first at-bat.
Gomez grounded out for an RBI. Scored Nikki Gonzalez all the way back in the first inning. Sierra Smith did get a stolen base her last time on the bases.
Always got to worry about her, and there she goes.
She's going.
Oh, there we go. I was going to say that close was close. Thought the ball maybe was going to get her, but
it almost hit her.
Avoided it, right. Thought the ball was going to get her, but
not playing peg rolls out here.
Well, now Gomez has one in scoring position, and see if Smith will think about stealing third.
The stolen base really is going to be a threat for the Lopes today. We haven't seen Haberman really throw a direct
and she will get to third. And another one.
Stolen base. We haven't really seen her get a direct bullet out there to second on target.
So between the Smiths, 4 stolen bases already. Two and 0. Chopped up the middle, could get through, does get through. An RBI for Gomez, and another run across for the Lopes, 5-0.
Sierra Smith, second run of the game. Gomez gets her second RBI of the game. Lopes are firing on all cylinders. 3 in the first, 1 in the second, and another 1 in the third. Only 1 out. They're not done yet.
Number 5, Haley Dietrich.
Dietrich flew out to center field, but if Gomez can find a way to get to second, that would be beneficial for the Lopes. That pitch in there for a strike.
Dietrich getting her 3rd start of the season here. Started last game. It's only her 10th at bat of her freshman year for GCU.
Looking into the future, the run rule 10 after 4, 8 after 5. So the Lopes have put themselves in position for at least a chance for that in the upcoming innings. Swung well in front of that one for the 2nd strike. The 1-2 to Dietrich. Outside, not swung at, and a ball, so good eye there, looked good. Dietrich 2-2, way in front of that one, but that one smacked. The off-speed pitch high in the zone. Dietrich, 2-2, low up the middle, chance for a double play, and they will get it.
Great play.
So that will do it, but one comes across for the Lopes. We will go to the 4th inning, 5-0 GCU.
Our armed forces' heroism, courage, and bravery give greater meaning to what it is to be an American. Grand Canyon University honors you and pays tribute to you and your family. As a community, GCU celebrates your service, your sacrifice, and your commitment. God bless all the brave men and women who put our country first. We want to do the same for you. GCU puts you first with its flexible and convenient online degree programs. We salute you and thank you for your service.
Welcome back from Phoenix, Arizona. GCU leads Niagara, the Purple Eagles, 5-0. A run at least in each inning, and you have to talk about the pitching and the domination for the Lopes so far.
Bocage has let nothing in the air, let nothing past her. One single was just a missile on the ground. She almost got to it if it wasn't going so fast. Just split shortstop and second baseman. That's pretty been the only sign of life she's given to this Purple Eagle lineup.
Looking to keep it that way here as Taylor Moody steps in, still thrown with the velocity she started with. Five hits, 5 runs for the Lopes as the second pitch in there for a strike, 1-1. On the way, almost swung out, got the hands out, but did not cross the plate, so it'll be 2-1. Clouds have set in here, really masking the sun from coming onto the field, so it's gotten much chillier as Moody swings through that one for the second strike of the at-bat. Two. On the way, dribble to short, Smith's got it. One and 0 pitch on the way, swung through, and maybe a little break on that one. On the way, and barely gets that with the end of the bat. 1-2. This is where she wants it. Now she can stay low and hopefully induce another ground ball. For this, Niagara, both their losses, shutouts. On the ground into left field for a base hit, and a nice two-strike hit for Orfano.
Orfano's got a lot of power. Of course, I said earlier, she had that home run in that first game, kind of the spark plug for this Purple Eagles roster.
GCU, and you want to get out of here maybe an inning or two early. You can't give up a run here. Got to keep it buckled down defensively. One out here, so of course bodes well for GCU, of course, knowing that every ball has been hit on the ground. So hopefully get the first lead runner. It's that one fouled back.
Giving Gonzalez a minute there to shake it off.
One and one to Gabriel. chopped again. This one foul, and that was not a very good-looking swing. Bocage seems to be getting the better of these Niagara hitters so far.
It was a very tentative swing, just kind of like a I'm going to stay alive here and try to live another day kind of swing.
1-2, chopped to the pitcher, and well, that was a smart play going on to first because of how high that ball was chopped. You get to third and maybe risk her being safe and the bases loaded. So good job getting the sure out, and now you got 2 outs.
Number 29, Heather Haber.
Grounded out to the shortstop. Smith last at bat would take that again, of course, as the first pitch in there for a strike. Nice job getting ahead early.
Their 3 of their previous games, started 2 of them. There's only 1 for 5 on the year.
Back pick to third, and I don't know why you do that. That is way too much of a risk. I know you're up 5-0, but why not hold that runner at third and just try and get the out here with 2 outs?
And you got to feel confident with Bocage up there in the circle. She's been forcing ground balls pretty much every at-bat so far here throughout this game. That one finds the inside part of the plate.
That's got it right. That was a nice pitch. And ahead in the count. Eagles. Top of the 4th. On the way. Lined to second. That'll be an RBI and a single as it got through the second baseman, and that's tough.
Niagara pulls within 2. A great hit by Heather Haberman. Got a lot of power on that one. Snuck right through Olsen's legs. I think her glove may have got a piece of it. She wasn't able to get it enough. It's almost a curse that she kind of tipped that one because it went just in between the right fielder and her. And able to run her from second to score. If she didn't get a piece of that, might have gone to the outfield, able to get that in quick and hold the runner at third. Can't blame her for trying to make a play, though.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, tough hit ball, but that's a play you've got to be expected to make at this level now, and not much you can do about it. Just get back out there and make the next play. Pitch out. Now this has become a tight game and a close one, so can't risk those errors. Tim was the one that singled up. She can get extra bases, maybe bring this game within 2. One and 1. Swung through it. And ahead in the count again, 1-2.
Bocage has just got to trust herself. Just calm this one down, get out of this inning. Lopes is still, your lineup's giving you a comfortable lead.
On the way, chopped down the line, and that is something that the Lopes have to feel good about against, well, I'd say not just Oklahoma, but in that tournament a little while, the Purple Classic, I should say, well, that tournament anyways, the Lopes pitch on the way to short, in the hole, to second. What a play made, and that was a great play. Lost my train of thought, but it doesn't matter. That'll be the
in your own home. GCBC's locally sourced coffee beans and fine teas are available online at lopeshops.gcu.edu/GCBC. lopeshops.gcu.edu/GCBC.
Could use some GCBC right now. It's cold up here. Only gonna get colder. And if they keep it up at this pace, they will get there. But that's looking way ahead. They want to take it run by run, at bat by at bat. Now Kenzie Hill, who flew out, or I guess I should say a popped out to the pitcher, her first at bat.
Heather Haberman maybe having some equipment trouble.
Forgot her cheat sheet, her wrist cheat sheet.
It's pretty important for a catcher. Of course, she was stranded on base in that last inning.
Next 3 hitters after Hill have gotten base hits. So if Hill can find a way to get on here, she's got some hot players coming behind her who can hopefully use the momentum they've had to get her across. Fouled off, and I'll tell you what, that one really slow and floated in there. Nice pitch. That was probably her slowest.
That was a very slow pitch. Almost caught the top of the plate, the top of the zone.
And in a good way, obviously not in a bad way at all. That was a great, effective pitch. As you could see on Hill, she kind of looked a little silly on that swing. That pitch gets by. Too bad there's no one on for the Lobes there. Haven't seen that too many times. Well, I mean, past balls, yes, but it going all the way back to the backstop, no. Of course, it happens when there's no one on. But 3-1 looks good. Line, that's fair. This will be extra bases for Hill. She will be on. At least a double it is. And she's on now for Dowdle.
That is exactly what Kenzie Hill needs. I was just looking at my roster here, my statistics, and Kenzie Hill hasn't had the best start to her year. 4 for 23 so far on the year. A hit like that can definitely get you going, can definitely give you the spark to just string a few hits together, maybe turn your early part of your season around.
What a start after giving up 2 runs in the top half to answer. No outs, already a runner in scoring position. That one.
Little blooper.
Oh, I thought it was going to fall. Nice catch, though.
Bobbled that one a little bit. Great job by the shortstop, Watkins, to hustle on over there. Over the shoulder catch. Bobbled it just a little bit. Just a little blooper by Dowdle.
You had to wait a second because that one was kind of floating in no man's land.
From here initially, I thought it was going to land in. Didn't think the shortstop would track back and get that. Thought it was going to be too short for the center fielder. Didn't think the second baseman would go for it. Watkins made a great play.
It was a great play, and a close play. I think that thing almost popped out of her glove. But nonetheless, Taylor Kay is going to look to get something done here. An RBI single. And was caught stealing as well. 2-0 to start.
We do have some action in the bullpen for Houston Baptist. Can't see what it is. They're wearing their jacket. It's so cold out here. Smart little warm-up. Also, Alexa Coons is warming up for the Lopes. I don't know if that's for anticipation of next game. Of course, she's a starter a little bit for GCU. If she's planning on coming in and replacing Bocage. We'll have to wait and see that one.
Okay. Number 7. They didn't call that out, so here's the 7.
Yeah, 3-1. Taylor T-Tone, sorry about that, and T-Tone will walk. Did not see the substitution for Kay. That's right, but now we're back to the top of the order. So T-Tone hit in spot for Kay, and now she's on with a walk. First and second, one out. It's an infield conference here for Niagara.
Walk for T-Tone Lopes are definitely in a very threatening situation. Pitching change here. Saw her warming up last inning. Emily Johnston coming in for the Niagara University Purple Eagles. She's only made one appearance. She came in relief. 4 innings pitched, 7 hits allowed in her 4 innings. 4 earned runs. Did strike out 5. So an early season appearance for Johnston. Just a sophomore out of Hamburg, New York. But as I was saying, definitely a threatening position for GCU. Got a runner on first and second. Top of the order coming up. You got Shea Smith, Olsen, and Gonzalez coming up. Definitely smell blood in the water.
Especially with a new pitcher coming on, and definitely you're not going to go swinging right away, but your eyes are going to widen a little bit, especially if she keeps it straight and down the middle like we just saw in that warm-up right there. Not a lot of wildness there, so good indication for the Purple Eagles, but we'll see. Smith looking for an RBI or two. Oh, man, that one's going to be at least one in the gap. 2 runs will score. T-Tone all the way across. Smith to third. And there it is. We just talked about it. You got a new pitcher? Well, how about a 2 RBI triple to right center?
First pitch, Shea Smith hammers one out to right center. Her first triple of the year, 3rd for the Lopes. Sierra Smith had one earlier this year, and Lorianne Olsen has one, so.
All over that one, and
Shea gets on the board with a triple of her own.
That's what you want.
RBI.
Put some more runs on. This one up the middle. Don't know why you're taking off there instead of waiting. Have no idea why she just ran with the ground ball to the pitcher.
May have gotten a little anxious, saw the hard hit right back to the pitcher. Maybe didn't think she was going to get it. Maybe thought she was going for first.
Huge mental mistake there from Shea Smith. And so she's thrown out at the plate. So now a word will be had with Nikki Gonzalez.
You don't see mistakes made by Shea Smith a lot in a running play like that.
No, you don't. She's very smart on the base pass, and that is absolutely her job to watch to make sure that ball is getting through the infielder, at least past the pitcher, but she just ran on the first contact, and with 1 out, that's a run that you just wasted.
Number 26, Nikki Gonzalez.
Now Gonzalez will see what she can do here on the new pitcher. 2 outs, this one outside, not called. Again to Gonzalez, this one high. Good enough for ball 2. On the way outside, and that one's called. Maybe more of a framing job really than a strike initially, but nonetheless 2-1. The pitch to Gonzalez, 1 on. This one laced to third base into the gap, and that will be a single as it's just off the outstretched glove of Jennifer Tim.
Jennifer Tim kind of looked like she had her feet in cement there. Didn't really move quickly on that one, just kind of reached out with her arm and was unable to snag it. Gonzalez reaches on a single.
Number 3, C. Sierra Smith.
And now Sierra Smith, an infield single to the shortstop last time. 3 stolen bases for her already, so love to get her on with 2 outs, but runners on first and second, the bigger part for GCU, and that one right back to the press box. If there was no netting, that probably would have been up here.
I think you would have caught that.
Yes. Someone would have caught that up in the press box.
I think I might have. Sierra Smith Observer would love to match her sister. Get that 2 RBI triple right now.
Sure enough, same scenario other than the outs, of course. First and second. 1-1. 2 more runs would obviously push this lead to 7 for the Lopes and give them a very comfortable cushion on the way. Fouled back again, and now she's down in the count. 1-2. On the way, that one bounces to the plate, stolen, and got her. The throw out to third, not the pitch to steal on, but they do. And we will go to the 5th. 2 runs to answer Niagara's. Lopes leads 7-2.
Your Lopes, 7.
It's 2. Two dumb errors there.
I'm Tristan. I'm a sophomore at Grand Canyon University. Earning my degree in biology and secondary education has prepared me to be a high school science teacher. In my classes, I'm getting different, diverse perspectives on very controversial scientific topics, and that better prepares me to respond to my future students. When I graduate, I'm going to make a difference in the Arizona educational system.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
2 for each team in the inning, and exactly what the Lopes needed after a little lapse defensively. A triple to right center brought 2 across for Shea Smith, and now we'll see if Bobo can keep her momentum and confidence on the mound going.
T-Tone replacing Kay out and right. She pinched hit in the 4th. Got on by a walk, scored a run.
Leading off for Niagara, number 5, Margaret Lesmes.
Now in the right field spot, T-Tone out there. She batted for Kay, and she'll stay out there. It's the first pitch in there for a strike. Nothing changing for Bocage early. The pitch seems to be coming faster than it has really all night. Maybe just the pop of the glove, but she has not really changed from the first inning to now, and that's what you like to see. On the way, grounded to short. Nice job keeping the glove down across to first, and 1 away.
And there it is again. Bocage doing a great job keeping the ball on the ground in front of her infield. Just putting up a gem out there. Had a little slip up back in the 4th. She seems to be striking again.
Tell you what, 10 of all of the outs have been ground balls to second or short. Just tappers up the middle. And that proves that they're not getting really a lot of power on it. You know, if it was pulled down the lines, yes, but not really here, kind of getting off the end of the bat sometimes or chopping at it, getting on top. So
they haven't even fouled it off much.
Yep,
down
exactly.
the line. Bocage has been absolutely controlling this game, hitting her corners, hitting her spots, knows exactly what she's doing.
Oh, sinking ball at the end. 2 strikes. and coming right at the Purple Eagles here in the 5th. One, two, looking for the strikeout.
Wow.
Got it. Again, a delayed call. And that's the second time we've seen it, but it seems like the Lopes infielders knows it's coming.
Second strikeout looking for Bocage. Very favorable outside corner call. We haven't seen that much from this umpire. He's been favoring the inside, outside, kind of been calling balls that are close. Oof.
That one in the air, fouled down the left field line into the batting cages. And there was one in the air. Harrigan grounded out to shortstop both of her at-bats. That one in the dirt and away, 1-1. Pitch on the way, and that one outside again, so same pitch. It seems like maybe she just got the call on. Doesn't get it there. This one low again, so 3-1 and 3 balls in a row. So three-one pitch. That one's outside and a base on balls for Kelsey Harrigan.
Moody coming to the plate, 2 ground outs, one in the 4th, one in the 1st.
What a shocker. 2 ground outs.
Yep.
Number 4, Taylor Moody.
I'm going to get a churro.
Chance for a fielder's choice again here for the Lopes in the middle infield. On the way, chopped to the third baseman. Nice play, gets it across for the out. And so that's it for the Niagara top half. As the play made by Smith, the Lopes are going to get a chance. It's up 7-2.
The annual Run to Fight Children's Cancer is less than a month away. Register for the 5K or the 10K online at runtofightcancer.com. All proceeds are donated directly to the Phoenix Children's Hospital and the Children's Cancer Network.
Well, the Lopes here could get it done with 3 runs. JP, not to look too far forward. Obviously, it would only behoove really the players just to kind of give them some extra time and maybe some extra warm-up time. But nonetheless, up 7-2, and the rule after 5 is 8.
Three runs for the Lopes here in the bottom of the 5th would get it done.
And they've gotten it done really all game. I mean, when they've needed to answer, they've answered, and they've gotten a run in every inning. So Niagara, quick fun fact, they have not played a home game thus far and will only play 7 home games all season of 33. They won't even be playing at home for another 3 weeks. Stay in warm weather, Florida and Kissimmee and Clearwater, Florida, where they'll play the likes of UC Santa Barbara and the Czech Republic national team. Cool experience for Niagara. Lead it off, fouled. And Smith looks to get it started here for the Lopes. Find some space between the outfielders on the way. A bunt attempt again. It's going to bounce to the plate just like it was to end the last half inning for the Lopes. Of course, it was a throw out.
First and third baseman very shallow. Expecting a bunt from Sierra Smith.
There's the pitch on the way, a little bit behind that one, but would have been extra bases down the left field line. 2-2. That one's high and away, full count. Smith expecting something good here. Full count on the way, lofted into left field and under it for the out. So now Lainey Gomez, 2 RBIs. Last at bat, she's 1 for 2, a single up the middle, and a run scored. First pitch to Gomez outside for a strike. Gomez, another one of those players with the funky statistic of the same batting average and on-base percentage of .282. Talked about Sierra and Shea Smith, same batting average. But now 0-2 for Lainey Gomez, so Niagara coming out quick in the bottom half of the 5th. That one way up, trying to get her to chase. On the ground in the dirt and hoping to work back to a full count.
That's true.
2-2 offering over the head of the center fielder to the wall. We could have 3. We will have 3. And an overthrow into third. So no play. And Lainey Gomez has herself a beautiful triple, the second of the game for the Lopes.
Won't be credited as an error, but center fielder was playing very shallow, and Lainey Gomez was able to lift this one right over her head. Fell just shy of the warning track.
Yeah, again, one of those plays that by no means is an error, technically speaking, but plays that, you put yourself in the right or wrong position to make. And now a conference at the mound with the infielders. See if a pitching change is made.
We're also going to see a pinch hitter for GCU, Bianca Bowling, coming in. We were talking about that before the game. Bowling hasn't been batting real well. 2 for 25 on the year.
How about an RBI right here?
Dietrich earned the start. Got her 3rd start of the year, but Bowling's going to pinch hit for her.
1 out. Chance to make something happen. Swinging at the first pitch. And it's fouled back. 0-1, that one high. One and one pitch. That one in the air down the right field line, and the catch is made. They're going to try and make her score, and she is safe.
Doesn't have the
Drop the ball.
Catcher came over for the tag. It was in time. She just didn't have the ball. I'm not sure what happened. She was kind of blocking. I didn't see the exchange roll well, but
So it's going to be F.
Yeah, regardless of
foul out.
regardless, it's a sac fly, and Bowling will take it.
25, Kenzie Hill.
9. Sack, space sack.
8-2. Now Kenzie Hill.
Where's that there? Oh, FLL space 9. Right?
Lopes continue their get at least one run an inning streak.
Yeah. That one launched center field on the move, and the play is made, and that is the inning. Will go to the 6th. A 6-run cushion
At the end of 5 innings,
for the Lopes,
score,
8-2.
And now,
GCU 8.
don't worry about the count. Just do F.
Fans, be sure to hit the concession stand. Get your pretzels, pizza, hot dogs, and soda before the next game.
The Grand Canyon University Championship Golf Course features over 7,200 yards of tees and tree-lined fairways, signature par 3s, greenside bunkers, and a 22,000 square foot clubhouse. The Lope House Restaurant, serving modern American cuisine, is open to the public 7 days a week. Come experience the best golf and dining destination in the heart of Phoenix. Book your tee times at gcugolf.com.
Back here with a new pitcher on the mound for GCU, JP.
Yesenia Morrison, the freshman out of Grand Terrace, California. She did come in, one appearance. She actually started a game. Did not do too hot, 2 hits, allowed 2 earned runs. It was a quick appearance for her, just .2 innings pitched. She had 1 strikeout. So definitely going to want to bounce back from her 1 appearance that she had. She was credited with the loss.
Can't really fault her too much. I mean, for the statistics, only .2 innings pitched. She hasn't gotten a chance to see what she can do. And show what she can do.
Hasn't had a high workload.
Yesenia Morrison.
But Osage did a good job for GCU, 71 pitches. She got 2 strikeouts, 2 earned runs, just a little slip up in that 4th inning. But other than that, looked pretty good. I'm sure Coach Pearson's wanting to conserve her, though. A lot of games to be played this weekend.
Absolutely, and that definitely goes into mind when you think about which staff to finish off and pitch whole games. You want to have, you know, the staff to get you through the entire weekend.
And Morrison is going to be tested. Going against the 3, 4, 5 hitters for the Purple Eagles. I think the Purple Eagles might have made some changes in the field as well, or in their batting order. Umpire was having a word.
Kendall Watkins strikeout and a walk to her credit thus far. And of course Niagara wanting to get a little switch. Don't want to go down quietly. Nice pitch in there for a strike. And it's always got to be a good feeling to kind of get the monkey off your back, throwing the first strike and the first out. Outside part of the plate, but that one hasn't been called too much tonight, and she won't get it there. That one fisted to short. Smith has it, and that's the first out, and a beautiful play. Only 4 pitches needed there for Morrison.
Great first at bat for Morrison, helps her settle in a little bit, forcing the ground out to Watkins. But she has her hands full now with Jerry-Ann Orfano. Excuse me.
Jerry-Ann Orfano.
Orfano batting 3 for 5 in this tournament so far. Scoring 2 runs, 3 RBIs. She's having a good Friday.
1 out, 1-0 pitch. This one looks good, and it is good for a strike. 1-1. Not wasting any time with these Purple Eagles.
What's up?
1-1. That one a little too far outside. Two-one pitch on the way. It's in there to Smith in the hole at short all the way across. And a nice play is made to retire Orfano for the second out of the inning.
Great play by Shea Smith, getting all the way to Bianca Bowling. Shea Smith and Dietrich / Bowling have combined for 9 outs here so far in this game. Bunch of ground outs right to Shea Smith. She's doing a very good job here tonight.
6 alone to Smith at short. And man, she's had a busy night. Both at-bats for her. I'm sorry, a pinch hitter here for Maria Gabriel, Brianna Clark.
As I expected, third baseman, senior.
Yep, you said that.
Coach was out there. Manager was out there giving some lineup changes. Clark's had 3 at-bats in the year, no hits.
They went up in the zone, maybe took something off, but couldn't get her to bite, and it's 2-1. Outside, and that one called for a strike. 2-2, and a chance to get out of the inning here very quickly.
Would be a very nice inning for Yesenia Morris.
Oh, almost got her chasing, but not quite.
That was a good pitch, slowly moved in there. Nice curve ball by Morrison.
Now it's 3-2, needing a strike here. Expecting it, though, is Brianna Clark. Got her, strike 3. And the Lopes will go to the bottom of the 6th.
The 10th annual Rock and Worship Row Show is back in GCU Arena this Sunday, February 25th. Last year's event sold out, so be sure you do not want to miss this one. Tickets are available at gcuarena.com. Morrison picks up that swinging strikeout here. Moving to the 6th inning. Johnson going to remain in the circle for the Purple Eagles. Don't forget, following this game, the Lopes will take on the Houston Baptist Huskies. Huskies are 1-4 on the year. Fell to Niagara. Game starting at 2:30 today. So So Houston Baptist got a little break, saw them watching this game earlier from the stands. Coach Pearson coming to talk to the umpire now. Wouldn't be surprised if we see some changes here in this inning. Maybe a couple pinch hitters here and there. Lopes lead 8-2, got a comfortable lead. They are going to bring in a couple pinch hitters. Well, maybe a couple. We're going to see Haley Freeman right now, sophomore out of Rancho Cucamonga.
Looking to get some runs across late maybe.
Leading off for GCU.
And with some designated hitters, that would really feel good and keep them rolling into the next game.
Yeah, she's pinch hitting for Kenzie Hill. No, excuse me, for Maddie Dowdle.
On the way, and that one low and in the dirt on the first pitch to Freeman.
Freeman has not had an at-bat this year yet.
Second pitch, ball, and looking good for Freeman. Maybe first at-bat to be a hit if she can get ahead in this count, even 3-0 maybe. On the way, that one is in there for a strike. It looked good, and at the end it was.
She started 3 games last year, appeared in 10 of them. Went 5 for 14 on the year with a double. She had 5 RBIs. Gets a piece of that one, makes it 2-2.
Yeah, kind of fouled off and then off the catcher to the backstop. And now after getting ahead, it's 2-2. So she's got to really be careful here. Maybe off speed and breaking balls. Don't chase just because it's your first at bat. Have some discipline here. Fouled back. Nice job staying alive.
Haberman catches that one, but it went off the net.
That'd be tough. That'd be tough for that counter.
Yeah.
On the way, off-speed pitch taken for ball 3. Full count here with no outs. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Fouled to the backstop again. Staying alive. It's all you can ask. On the way, this one to left. Caught, almost dropped, but just a nice play out there in left field for the first out of the inning.
Gonna see T-Tone bat for the Lopes.
T-Tone walked her first time hitting.
Scored a run.
This one's gonna be at least 2. Off the wall. T-Tone will be in there with a 1-out double. And that's how you do it. First pitch.
So back to the top of the order for the Lopes. Runner in scoring position. Only 1 out. Lopes have done a good job this game. Only 2 runners left on so far. Shea Smith hopes to continue that.
Throwing a little salt in the wound here. Yeah, if they score, the wound is not. It's not. It won't be a run rule, but you know you can. Yeah, just throw some salt in the wound here and give yourself some positive vibes offensively for the next game. fouled back for the first strike. On the way, that one's in the gap. That'll be at least 2. 1 run will score. That's going to be 3.
Back.
Can she get home?
Shea Smith have another back-to-back triples for Shea Smith. Hit one in the 4th inning, scored 2. She hits a triple here in the 6th. Scores 1. Gets in scoring position.
In a very
Lopes could have a walk-off run rule here.
well-rounded performance so far.
Yeah, Shea Smith having a great game so far. 3 for 3. She walked. She's stolen 2 bases, scored 1 run, has 3 RBIs.
Yeah, you were right. It will be a walk-off, I guess, RBI to run rule it here.
Different type of walk-off.
I thought in the 6th, after the 6th, it was kind of just whatever it was, but they would love to get out of here just a half inning early.
And it will be another pinch hitter for the Lopes coming in for Lorianne Olson. Kamali Santiago, sophomore out of Hawaii. Seems like all sports here at GCU have such great success recruiting in Hawaii.
And I wonder why that is. Probably no specific reason. I mean, just a lot of
probably want to stay in some
attraction.
good
Exactly.
weather
You're
area,
right. Yeah, I guess.
warm climate.
Absolutely.
Once you grew up in Hawaii, you can't go anywhere cold.
One and one. Can she end it? Hitting the head.
She might have been hitting the shoulder. She looks fine. That's why they're wearing helmets.
Thank goodness. I mean, that one got her right in the ear hole. Saw that one brush off the shoulder into her face mask. And are they going to pull a pitcher here? She is clearly, Santiago would probably most definitely steal, especially only with 1 out, and another pinch hitter.
Jordan Keaton for GCU.
She's had 9 at-bats so far this year.
Batting .222.
Wouldn't that be a nice feeling for the sophomore to step on and end it right here with a base hit? Even a sac fly to relatively deep, or I should say, yeah, somewhat deep outfield would do the job. Pitch looks good and is.
Yeah, right down the middle. Maybe a little high for her liking, but she'll wait on it.
One pitch. Ooh, that one floating. Nice, and it's over. Lopes will score, and it's 10-2. It's 8, and that will do it. A walk-off double for Jordan Keaton, and the final score is 10-2. JP, what are your final thoughts on that performance? GCU really looked good.
Lopes really looked good, led by Brianna Aguilar-Bocage. Absolutely killed it. Only had 2 strikeouts, but a ton of groundouts. Did a great job keeping the ball on the ground. She'll get the win today for GCU, and Shea Smith led the way. She led off with a single, stole 2 bases, scored the first run of the game for GCU, and that pretty much set the tone. And GCU did a great job.
Well, we'll be back at 7:30 to continue the GCU Purple Classic. Houston Baptist will be the opponent. In the meantime, you can follow Grand Canyon University on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/GCU. We'll see you soon.